If you decide to use Google's data highlighter for your rich snippets, and particularly for articles, I recommend claiming your Google authorship as well. Google authorship links your Google Plus profile to your website. If there are multiple authors on the site, Google will only pull content found with your name or authorship. It also works in the reverse, where if you have written on multiple sites, Google will let you claim your authorship on each of these sites. The most important reason for setting up Google authorship is that it links you, Google, and your website or websites all together. That equates to authority, which means a lot to Google. So let's set up Google authorship for HerbalDoc. You should have set up a Google account in our keyword research module. If not, you can go here to set it up. Go to your Google account, and depending on whether you have added your name, will determine if you see your name or U+. As you can see, I haven't added a name to our account. Of course, if I want to be on Google+, I have to. And so, if you click your name or the U+, it will get you started on setting up a Google+ account. Here you will notice I used my personal name and not HerbalDoc. You are welcome to try your business name, but most likely it will be rejected as a suitable human name. Google is quite serious about identifying the people who use Google+. However, it is easy to create a business page after you've created an individual profile. After filling out the information and clicking Upgrade, you will go through several screens where Google wants you to import your contacts and follow people. You can skip these steps by continuing on without doing anything, which is what I did. I personally like to carefully select who I am going to follow once I've built out my profile. You will finally end up on the page where you can add a photo and additional information. For the employer, I add the site I am promoting. Also, since the photo I added here is used as the image in Google's index, I do want something professional, and according to Google, they want me to have, quote, a profile photo with a recognizable headshot, unquote. In my case, I use the image I use all across the internet. Now you might ask why I'm creating a completely new Google Plus profile if I already have a personal one. This is actually a great question. Studies are showing that Google will rank a site quicker if it receives +1s from relevant Google Plus profiles. I could just add a business page to my personal profile and make it relevant. However, by creating a new account for our site, I can have both the personal and business profile be relevant. After everything is set up, I'm taken to Google+. On my public profile page, I have changed the profile picture to be one of the images Google provides in their background library. Again, since this is a personal profile, I want to have it feel personal and not covered in branding for HerbalDoc. I will save that branding for the business page. Now that I have this set up, I just need to be certain that any of the posts I publish on HerbalDoc has my name associated to it. So here's an enthralling article I did on colon health. As you can see, my author byline for this article matches what I have on Google+. If I were to add my middle name or a title like doctor to the front of the name, Google would consider this as a different Paul Wilson. Now there's one final step in claiming my Google authorship for HerbalDoc, and that is to prove to Google that I am really associated to the website. There are two ways to do this. One is by providing Google an herbaldoc.com email that I can verify. So if I use paul@herbaldoc.com, I will get an email from Google asking me to verify this account. The second method might be easier, particularly if you write for vast amount of websites. Here are the instruction Google offers. The HTML I show here, I would add to every article I would want my authorship applied to. If I were to do this for HerbalDoc, I would add on my colon article a link to my HerbalDoc Google Plus page. Once I have this link added, I can then go to my Google Plus profile, and in the About page, there is a link section that has a Contributor To field. When I edit the link section, you can see that Google already has connected me to HerbalDoc, since I used my HerbalDoc email to verify it. However, if I wanted to add additional pages on another website, I would just select Add Custom Link and add the URL to the post I wrote.